Osayo everyone, how are y'all doing today? And apparently the game... apparently there is no game. Oh, that's why there's no sound to the game, because I'm not clicked in yet. So let's just bump this up to here, yeah, because my head still hurts. Voice goes up, ambient up, effects up, everything else, actually NPC voice up. UI volume kind of goes down a bit. Osayo Fleetfoot, good to have you here for ARK Spud on Roof. Well, considering there's an eaves right outside my window, and actually, my office window overlooks the front porch roof, that is totally feasible. So, today, let's just get into it. Today, we're not doing we're not continuing Reverent. As much as I'm enjoying this, I want a change of scenery. And let's face it, the island sucks. That's the one everybody starts off with. That's the one everybody learns, oh crap, this game is horrible, I don't want to play it. But I got a better idea. Let's go to B-movie, let's go to the American West as seen in B-movies. You know, the vast deserts, the canyons, the cacti, the vast, the scarce water, the cacti, the death worms, the cacti. Oh, did I mention the cacti? And Vasquez rocks. Seems every time there's some sort of Western set or something unique, something they need Rocky, they see with the rocks, they always use Vasquez rocks. Or even in the high-grade movies, high-grade AAA movies, Vasquez rocks. Star Trek was notorious for using Star Trek was notorious for using Vasquez rocks, and that one episode of the Q Continuum, where Picard actually goes into, or was it Picard or Janeway went into the Q Continuum? That was filmed about 5 miles from my grandfather's compound. Give or take. From Pear Blossom. Right on there in Pear Blossom, so. Pear Blossom, California. Yeah. So anyways, we're getting into Scorched Earth. Ah, crap. Stop this, because I did something I didn't want to do. I actually launched the game, and of course you're seeing my... Unlike the desert, Hollywood does not acknowledge, like, what, the Sahara, or some of the ones in the Australian outback, which Spielberg actually used for Star Wars. As a matter of fact, I think some of those sets he made is still there. Yay, intro. I'm gonna have to do this. Drop this down. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of... But I was wanting to do some setting. Why is what is with... I apologize for the flashing. This wasn't happening before. Why is it flashing? I don't want this to happen. No, I can't have this happen. I apologize, folks. Especially all with high sensitivity like me. Ow! That cannot happen. So I am going to bring up, where is it? Where is it? No. Come here. That cannot happen. Nope. Not settings. I need the ins. NVIDIA app. Is there actually a new driver out already? Sheesh. Look, graphics, ARK. I'm just going to optimize. Says leave those on. We'll see if that does anything. If not, I'll fiddle around with it. Apologies, folks. That should not happen. Okay, come over here and actually use the desktop shortcut this time around. Something's going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong with one of my streams. I know it. Best choice, Diet Cola. It's the best choice. It's not the only choice, but it's the best choice. There we go. Okay, more flashing. Okay. So what I want to do is, I want that. Yeah, I've got a lot more, and oddly enough, it's more things I've done has actually made it a lot more stable. Now, doing RR really, I have a problem with. Changing any of that. Time cycle, night and days half, spoil time, crop corpse decomposition, item decomposition. Okay, there's that. Miscellaneous. PvE. Structure decay period. Structure decay off. Oh wait, that's structure to disable, okay. Disable Dino decay. Yeah, I still want no diseases, allow cave flyers, cave building. Where is that at harvest? Remember exactly where it's at. It's like a number. Rapidity, tame dinos, everything up. That's tamed better than a wild. Speed. That's as low as I can get it. Okay. XP multiplier. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Because, You shouldn't really get all that much experience from killing your own for killing your own tames or somebody else's tames. Like especially if they're on your own in your own tribe. Crafting skill bonus. Where's settings? Maybe in settings. Yeah, I'm keeping the blood visuals on. Yeah, but there is a Wild Dino game rules. Player, creature, taming. Oh. It's like a max dino. Oh, max. Here we go. This is the desert. I'm looking everywhere and it's max dino. I'm saying a total or spawn rate. So anyways, I'm going to shut up and let Helena do her thing. This may take a moment or two. It usually does for me even when I don't have any mods loaded. Because the game thinks it has to load everything at once. Which, as a budding game developer, I'm actually starting to learn that's a bad idea. Only load what's in your field of vision. We did not crash so far. And there are all the arcs at which I haven't been able to confirm are at the corners of all those hexagons. And they are layered. Like the shield under, like a shield under a shield under a shield. How do they stay in perfect geosynchronous orbit without the use of Lagrange points? Still not a crashed yet, folks. And let me say, the ARK games are prone to crashing. They're very unoptimized. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Alright, first thing we'll need to do is find somebody named Bert Gummer. Once we load in. By load in, I literally mean load in. We're basically, you know Tron, the digitizer? Yeah, we're downloading into reality right now. But yeah, we're going to need Bert Gummer on this one. This has gone on longer than I would like. No? We have not crashed, have we? ARK is not responding. Yeah, I wonder why that would have been. Let's do it from this one. Ew, the things you have to do to get ARK to run with less crashes. But yeah, we're going to need Bert Gummer. I don't care if he's in the wheelchair. I don't care if we have to dig up his corpse. We are going to need him. Yeah, we've been through all this. Delete that. And we're going to load in. Dammit, I've got the flickery. So it flickers when I do it through Steam, but not when I launch it directly as the EXE. And what you're seeing is way too bright for what I have on my monitors. Keeps up, I'll just go back to a, I don't know, I want to play Scorched Earth. It's the one map I really haven't played on, except for one time. Actually, 2 times, if you count Evolved, which apparently Evolved's going in a different direction as this. I think we crashed again. Yep, we crashed. So guess what, folks? Scorched Earth is just too scorched and earthy right now for us. Sorry. So it looks like it's Reverence. If I can load into it. Because dagnabbit, I wanted to be a Bert Gummer. I wanted to follow in the steps of Bert Gummer there, yeah? Get my big old Nitro Express. And start stomping on my hat. Because that Nitro Express just bounces off the skulls of some of the stuff that's there. Like it does here. I have lost count how many times I have lost Diablo on the Reverence map because of the mods I'm using. And you saw how high she's the toughest cow I have of the herd. And I mean that literally, female T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex are known as cows. And they travel in herds. The terminology is actually kind of very similar to cattle terminology, to cow terminology. You got the bull, which is the male. The calf, which I think the calf which is the baby. Up until they become an actual Rex. Though a pack, not so much, because when you think of a pack, well, actually, you could think of it as a pride, because actually, I think we're starting to see them having been. If anything, they were acting more like lions do. We believe. We don't know for certain. So, but consult your own paleontologist, your own archaeologist that works around these things, your own biologists, paleobiologists. Because I'm not one. I just read things on the internet and I listen to other people who are far more knowledgeable in the field than I am, and I've been obsessed with dinosaurs like almost every male has ever since he was like an infant. But we're starting to believe that Tyrannosaurus Rex, that specific species that we regard, like we regard as Tyrannosaurus Rex, operated more like a pride of a lions than actual, or like modern, or kind of like a pack of wolves. No, 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 no. Like a pride of lions, cause it's believed like velociraptors and specifically Deinonychus operated more like wolves. They were more intelligent, but we don't know for sure because brain size does not equate to intelligence. Cause look at us humans. You better not have crashed on me. I'm getting very, very annoyed. But yeah, I'm hearing campfire. I'm hearing fire. So that's a good that's a good get it out of your system, Crow. But I guess you could say a pride of Rexes, a herd of Rexes. It works in the same context, but I guess you could say Rexes can be prideful. I know Diablo is. She refused to get back in the ball yesterday while I was playing. While I was out hunting well, not necessarily hunting. Yeah, I was hunting. It was more of a how to describe it? You know, like wild hogs are pests in the United States. And I don't mean feral, I mean wild. The ones that go around in roving herds, just destroying everything, and we're having a hard time dealing with it. Yeah, I had a flock of Gigantoraptors doing that. I think I lost Diablo to them like 5-6 times when I was out doing pest control. Because they were killing everything. Even Diablo, and she's the most powerful one. Basically what I take when I need some muscle to protect. She's not just my war mount. She's my war mount. She's my pride and joy, but oh, come on. Game, what are you doing to me? ARK has crashed, so there's something to do with the mods I've installed. There is something to do with the mods. So it's not just, but yeah. You don't have a nuclear green glowing Gigantoraptors the size of Diablo. At least 6 of them running around causing a mess on your immediately, basically your front door where you're trying to do all your work, and just let it go. So go, come all the way down. Okay, deactivate, 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 and that needs to move down. So far I've got Kaiju, and Doom. So maybe Scorched Earth will go. hopefully, you know, as I'm telling the story about how Diablo kept dying, I have administration rights on for the Dino Depot servers. By the servers, I mean the what I'm calling the computer system that basically the Dino Depot mod, but I'm actually acting like it's actually a computer system, a la the digitizer systems and AI with the Tron 2. Yeah, Tron 2.0, the video game, Tron Legacy, like that. And I was actually able to retrieve her data. I wouldn't actually call her a clone, because she is the same person, like all 6 incarnations, maybe 7. But she's not herself. But she is herself. I don't know if it... But according to the game, her soul keeps splitting because her soul's saved in... Her soul's also the same, but not the same, because I keep picking up her soul when she dies, but I keep getting her soul... But I keep getting her soul when she dies, and when she dies, and I'm like... How the hell? Work your vista, or I'm gonna have to change today's stream. Well, actually, I would end this stream and start up a new one because of that story right there. Just a little story moment. Come on, you son of my beach. Oh, I mean desert. There, I don't know. Can a river have a beach, or is that exclusively for oceans? There's the water's edge of the river. There's the river's edge. But can a river have a beach? Even if it's on like a big old sand, like on a sandbar area, which I am familiar with. They actually had there was a part of a river where I was growing up. Cane Creek actually had a part of a sandbar area. Very popular for cookouts. Then there was the very heavily rocky area, which was popular for the kids to climb around and get in trouble with other kids and their parents for improvised quote-unquote snowball fights. Four FPS, no FPS. You know, I keep closing that out. ARK has stopped again. So it actually may be a graphic setting as well. So I'm going to come like down here and update. Okay, that's on performance. Look, I am going to get ARK loaded one way or another. And if this is just about troubleshooting today, well, it's going to be troubleshooting. Medium textures. RTX DLS. No, turn RTX off. RTX off. Turn RTX off. Even though I am able, to use RTX, I'm able to run RTX. Turn RTX off. 60 frames, yes, cap it at that, because... Actually, let's cap it at 50. Because I rarely, if ever, get 60 frames. I'm lucky to get 45 with this game. Vertical Sync-On, global performance, DLSS override, model preset. Cancel. Okay, view distance. Dang nabbit. That medium. This is going to be chunky. Advanced graphics performance. Oh hell no, we don't. I'm gonna have to mess around in game. Let me guess, no battle. It's going to require BattleEye. No, not BattleEye launcher. Sheesh. So concerned are they about PvP that they include BattleEye. Basically an anti-cheat. To make sure you're not cheating in your single player part, even though they do give you the option at launch to let's see, keep that up. I've been ranting for an hour. Hey, sounds like me, huh? Okay, settings, advanced, general video, 50, performance, let's go ultra performance, graphics, no, let's just put that on low, textures, medium, post-processing, medium, shadows high, quality effects medium, motion blur off, light shafts off, low light enhancement off. I still have not. Probably let's set this back down. I don't know what restore all. Restore all graphics. Default. Medium, high. Okay. Global illumination is high. Foliage, medium. Motion blur off. Turn this off. Turn this off. Turn this off. Okay, that's all down to 1. HLOD. I do not know what the H is for in LOD. Is that like why? Is the argument I have in use DX11 a problem? Because that wasn't happening before. Is the problem is that it's using DX11, or is it a problem of I'm running it in compatibility mode? I'm sorry, this isn't what I had planned for, but look, we've got about 3 more hours to go, folks. Okay, so it was using the DX11 argument. And here I thought it was everything else. It was probably the no, low light enhancement off, UI, color item names, yes. Inventory sound. Automatically audio visual. 1920 by 1080. I really want to upgrade that. Motion blur. I've got to do further. I would very much. Oh, it's expensive though. Foliage, texture. Where's that general shadow? General shadow. High, okay. UI, just to make sure. Inventory access sound, yes. Status notification, yes. Allow hit markers, no. Auto chat box, yes. Loading names, no. No to chat show tribe name. No tooltip delay, correct. Automatically creates point of interest on death, yes. Melee camera animation, no. Disable a menu transition, yes. Toggle extended HUD info, yeah. If I turn that off. Settings. I want to put that to default. 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 Well, I have them on, but they were off. They were off to begin with. I'll display multi-use text. Crosshair. No. You want it to look like what they want you to think it looks like. It's like hiding a half-inch vault. A bank vault behind a facade of a plaster. Yeah. Or like that hiding a safe behind a home safe behind a set of fake books, or it's kind of like that, yeah. Hide flooding player names on Fahrenheit. It's easier for me to read, but Celsius, yeah, Fahrenheit. Chat filters, none. Hide server info on. Chat bubbles on. Disable virtual cursor. What does that do? Torpidity effect on. Join notification on. Chat show online name off. Camera view bob is off. That was really getting to me yesterday, so first person writing on. Camera shake scale. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit more, because I was wondering where this was at. And I'm actually gonna, that's at 50. Bring up the FOV to 60. Because usually I like an FOV of a 60 to 70, if not 80 to 90. But it depends on what they're using as a measurement. Because usually if you go to 90, it's all fish-eyed on a lot of games. Dino camera mode. I haven't really played around with these settings much. Lateral off. Oh, you can actually move the third-person camera view lateral. You can move them left or right. Let's do about 25, just to see what the heck that does. I know I'm fiddling around. Delete that, because that won't allow us to listen to the video. Single player, folks. Cross your fingers. Let's Hope this works. If not, we're going to have to get Tron in here to debug growing viral problems. Or what was the program's name from the animated series of Tron? That was basically giving the Tron program, engrams. Was basically allowed to move around as Tron while Tron was still being. Not to spoil it, but it's how long has that animated series been out? Well, Tron was actually working as a virus. Well, this is a lot smoother. So it's is it the DX11 that was causing the problem? Stop it, stop it. I want the cursor off the screen. By the way, the cursor here I got from a Stardock. With their cursor FX program. I have concerns because my FPS seems to be going NA, but it's also showing numbers. And we are not responding again. Come over here, stop this. So, what I am going to do is... Yeah, I'm troubleshooting, because if it's happening to me right now during the stream, it's going to happen to y'all, and y'all may actually glean some information from this. Properties... here. So I am going to go to basically compatibility, take that off, take that off, take this off, apply. Because right now I'm troubleshooting probably some common right now as you can see, my CPU is 100, memory, disk, network. But I do have an for an adaptive CPU usage, so it will divert a processing power to what I'm currently working on. And right now, I'm streaming, so it's putting more power towards that. Okay, there. Play. And you don't see that a notification coming up for Battle Eye or no Battle Eye because I have it set to always do no Battle Eye. Freaking anti-cheat. Look, I understand this is basically an MMO. I was going to say an MMO, but it's not that massive. As in the people you can have on a single ARK. Wait. Mod settings. Just come down here and get rid of these. It was working with these. Get rid of this. It could just be a mod problem. Yeah, y'all probably tired of my yapping, but hey, at least you're getting something out of it. Y'all got a little story about how Diablo kept dying and how I kept resurrecting her and cloning her soul. And that I have made this game even at like level 40, which that Corvus currently is, which I have a thing going through ARK that this Corvus is actually the same Corvus from The Island, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction. She's gone to every single one of these arcs. .933 FPS. Bullshit. I don't get that many frames per second. Is it because I'm limiting frames per second? It's frozen up, I know that much. Because once it comes to this, it should load in with Helena's little speech. No, it's more of a lecture. And more, please, help, help, help. Well, you should have done more when you were a homo sapien. Okay, so it could be a conflict between NVIDIA screen cap frame rate lock, and looks like I'm gonna have to install those drivers. But not today! I'm going probably from this max frame rate lock to the other one. Generally, I don't use NVIDIA that way unless I'm just want to get nitty gritty. Hit play. Okay, it's playing. Crack, crack, crack. Yeah. Here, settings. Video, do not lock the FPS. I've got this DLSS at performance. I can switch that back to natural. VSync is on. Let's go with adaptive. See if that works. Right now, 40, 60. See, it's not. Previously, it was not in A, from what I remember. But I could be wrong. I could bother to scroll back in the video, but I'm not going to. Hopefully, I don't get any screen tearing. Yeah, welcome to like the first hour and a half of trying to debug a game crash for ARK crashing. God, I should mention ARK crashing, considering that's kind of what happened to a lot of them. Okay, we don't got NA up there on the FPS on the upper right. As you can see on CPU, yeah, GPU. Well, folks, I am going to have to fix this. Unless y'all are interested in basically another few hours of watching me try to struggle through this, I am actually going to call it a stream. What do you say, chat? Do you want to see how I debug this? Or do you want to, or would you just rather say, nah, just close out the stream, figure it out on your own time, and just call it quits for today. The video's not even showing. Okay. We got one vote for call it a stream, so I bend to the chat's will. So, seeing as this isn't doing what it should be doing, I am going to say this is the end of. Wait, whoa. This is not the end of today's stream. I guess just having to threaten and just about to go through with my threat actually got the game to work. Loading character, just download her. Yeah, supply crate. It better have heard the chat. Game Master. Odd how a system, mechanical or electronic or digital, will respond when it's not working right when you start threatening it. Threatening something that it may not want to do or want you to do. It's almost as if I wouldn't say they're alive, but or wouldn't really have an intelligence, but has a spirit that is rather uncooperative up until you're just about to carry out your threat. So as you can see, for that first time, I was all throughout. I just went up here. This is actually a good place to call home. But I am going to spawn basically dead center in the map. Oddly enough, there's only like easies right now. But it's just weird.
This desert wasteland was a turning point for Helena and her allies. It was here that her began his spiral into darkness. If only Helena could have seen the threat that was so close to her, where Rockwell's experiments would lead. There's danger lurking beneath these sands, survivor. Seek out this ARK's guardian and find your way to where I'm waiting for you.
It's your own damn fault, Helena. Yeah, that humanoid of light and pulsing that definitely is not Cortana. Is actually Helena, who I blame for everything that happened to the ARK and the ARK systems from the moment of meeting Rockwell. If you don't know who Rockwell is, how to explain? He went power mad after finding out, after learning the truth behind the ARKs and the true purpose of the ARKs and what actually happened and who he actually is. And with the once you got just a little taste of the power of being able to genetically modify things. You got things like, I don't know if wyverns was one of his things, or if but I blame Rockwell for all the quote-unquote not dinosaurs that are throughout the ARKs, that kind of like I say, or the special abilities that that a lot of the dinos have, say like breathing fire, being able to fart poison, like a Therizinosaur is just able to fly. Okay, we're just going to wait this one out. You know, that kind of stuff. Kind of those those sparky ones that kind of disappear and reappear somewhere else. And yeah, that spirit can be sooty. I'm just going to wait this out. Because apparently that's what I had to do with the what required with the other one. Unless game, I'm looking at my computer tower and not the monitor because the game's actually in the computer monitor. Actually, no, it's actually in my rig, in my kind of mini server thing. Unless you decide you don't want to cooperate and we will shut this down. Cause chat has already voted. They're tired of this. It's been it's 30 minutes shy of 2 hours. I've been working on you. By this time, I would have normally given up and gone to something else. But as much as I like complaining and ranting, which I actually do, I don't know why. Complaining is one of my favorite things to do. And I tend to do it in a playful way as well. I can't explain that. I don't understand why I love to complain. And I do mean love because I try not to say things that I do not mean, like literally. Like literally she did this and literally, it's just like going to that, putting literally instead of like or like dude, like you know. Hey, Squishy's waving at us. Don't trust her. Do not approach her. That is why Sooty is there to guard us from Squishy. To ensure she cannot encroach any further into our domain. Well, actually, Sooty's domain, which he's just allowing us to inhabit for right now. I am going to give it like another minute. And if not, I'm going to shut the stream down. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Re-Nicholas. Speaking of Nicholas, I wonder how he's doing these days. One of my friends, and I don't use the word friend lightly, because I only have a few friends. Fleetfoot, you're very much one of them. Right now you're about the only one. I have acquaintances, but an actual friend, nah. But I used to have a friend that went by Nicholas while I was attending public school. Up until he turned out not to be my friend anymore. But that was all the entire pornography in the classroom thing that I brought in. Which I am still against pornography being in the classroom. Because even though I'm the one that actually brought it to the classroom. Playboy. Hustler. Penthouse. Yeah. My dad just took from my dad's collection. Because, I was at that age. That's when I found out what exactly what it meant to be a friend. And those were not friends. Yeah, and this is me taking a pornography to school is like back in the 90s, 2000s. Well before what's going on today. Or a few years, it's probably still going on today. Of it actually being a part of the curricular activities. You could say this was extracurricular activity I was handing out. 2 to 3 years in school suspension. I think. Or was it just 1 to 2? Hard for me to tell. That was a horrible time. But I do know I've got also had to go for a year of a summer school because of it as well. Best grades of my public education up until I got to a college. Well, folks, it's probably going to do the same thing again, but unless it loads in before I hit the offline slate, I'm going to say this is the end of the stream. I very much appreciate y'all sticking through me telling my stories. But, I'm sorry there's no gameplay today. So, do what you normally do. Because I know I will be. But for the most part, why enter the arena if you don't have to? And in this case, I'm definitely not entering this arena. Well, I will be, but I'm not forcing y'all to. And I took y'all's vote, and y'all said, we're not entering this arena. So, till next time, catch you on the bounce. Later!